Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. And of course today we're going to be continuing with where we left off last time with a series of dusks and see if we can get one of the endings done. I'm presuming right now that I'm probably on course for whatever the default ending is. I highly doubt that I have any of the items in my inventory right now that are required for specific endings. But regardless, I'm having fun with this so far. It's very interesting. The story as well is very interesting to see, like the parallel story taking place in Vienna and certain things that we're gonna get to in a bit that were happening in the background of Chapter 6 essentially. So that's very fun to see. Gameplay-wise, it's definitely very interesting. I know I make the comparison to Arcanists the entire way through and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it's a similar mode and stuff. I mean, the structure is very similar and how you set out and everything, but definitely it definitely has its own charm and its own intrigue, especially with what I was noticing throughout the run with how the items work essentially and stuff like that. Just for those who don't play Arcanists, just the major difference is with the items, that is. The items in Arcanists for integrated strategies are very straightforward. It's pretty much like a straight up buff, debuff, more currency from beating fights or stuff like that. It's very straightforward, but at the end of the day, it's a strategy game. So it's a bit differently handled. Plus, the different modes have different like little intrigue mechanics that are kind of like puzzly depending on it, or combinations of things you can toss out at a battle before you go into the battle, or for an entire floor or stuff like that. So it's always different. I mean, they have like 4 modes at this point, because the first one will never come back. But yeah, definitely differences, but still very, very fun modes in both cases. And yes, I mean, it's obvious at this point, but yes, I did say I will be reading everything. I do that in the IS modes over in Arcanists as well, to get the full lore picture and like background story fluff. I will do it here as well. If I see something new, I will be reading it. So we'll continue that trend. But also, speaking of the comments, I did see you guys point out that I should turn on the detail stuff. I will do so. I did notice it when I saw the comments bring it up while the episode went live. I went back myself through the footage just to see what it does, because I did turn it on and off at one point, and yeah, I'm definitely turning that shit on again. Now that I took a second look at it, definitely turning the detail stuff on. So yeah, and yeah. But speaking of the comments, on the previous one, Zomgroffelmao1337 said, and yes, I can actually say your goddamn handle now almost normally. Anyway, they said, I really like Semmelweis's story. The reason I was confused about Semmelweis's extra story was because I didn't remember it all being contained in the first series of Dusk Run. I just thought it was an extra Semmelweis story. The first dream, when she hunts the Beyond, which we later know to be Valentina, with the Razor Squad, is before even echoes of the mountain, because this seems to be when she was first infected. At that time, she was still an investigator, high position like Sonetto and what Matilda wishes she could be, which also explains why she was with the Razor Squad, that we know is the Foundation's super elite special force from the time they rescued Vertin from the Gorgon. While during Echoes of the Mountain, she was part of the, in quotes, sacrificial field agent squad due to her losing her position because of the infection. We also know that Valentina made that squad rescue Lorelei from a different Manus Vindictae faction, which is quite interesting that there is interfactional warfare inside Manus. Maybe they aren't that different from the Foundation. Oh yeah. After she comes back from the mountain to Vienna by order of the Foundation, and for her own interest because of Lorelei's letter, she is already further along her transformation, given that she was nearly invisible to Caccania's mirror. That time she meets Caccania also explains why Caccania is late to Isolde's unveiling of the gallery that ends up with Marcus and Hoffman fighting the ghosts Isolde summoned accidentally while going out of control. which is quite interesting because during my reading of the chapter, I had the thought of why Caconia that could probably prevented Isolde's breakdown wasn't there earlier when she was part of the circle organizing the whole thing and being a good friend of Isolde. Also, as I mentioned before, Semmelweis's Anecdote is quite the Easter story. Would be a funny thing to play it on Easter. You know what? Because yeah, the next weekend is Easter weekend. I might actually do that if I'm probably just gonna record one more episode of this. Well, not just one, but I'm gonna record one more episode of our regular run of Dusks for the next episode, and maybe then for like Easter, either Sunday or Monday, I'm gonna probably release the episode, the Anecdote episode for Semmelweis. It's gonna be, look, it's Easter weekend, it's gonna be easier to record something super simple, so I have more time to spend with my neighbors, because I'm gonna be probably at the dinner on either Sunday or Monday. I need to confirm. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you for pointing all of that out. First off, the dream with at the beginning, where she's kind of like remembering how she got infected, essentially at the beginning of the Dusk cutscene, the first one. Yeah, that was very interesting. I was a bit confused, I'm not gonna lie, about when that was taking place, but yeah, thank you for pointing that out. That yeah, that scene is definitely like a complete prequel, not just to Dusks, but also to Echoes. So yeah, it's pretty much the start of her infection. So that was very interesting to see that they also included that one. Also, yeah, Semmelweis is definitely a very, very cool character, and I do enjoy her personality also personally quite a lot. Also, the Caconia thing, considering you didn't say it here, I am kind of wondering what was your kind of theory of why she was late? Like what stopped her? I'm kind of wondering, because you didn't finish that sentence there. I'm just curious, like what would be the case, or rather what you thought was the case. Also, what you brought up, the whole that Manus seems to be like infighting inside of itself. I'm not even surprised. Like, if the story so far and how they're depicting the different factions, even bad, good, or morally gray, doesn't matter. It has been always very interesting and pretty, I would say pretty realistic, because it doesn't matter which faction it is or what it is, real life or fiction. Each organization is gonna have like different. Obviously, it's gonna be composed of different people, and everybody's gonna have their own like pull and push and whatever they wanna do in life. So having infighting and someone else trying to vie for a bit more control on their end, I'm not even surprised. I'm personally just enjoying that aspect, to show that even the bad faction that seems to be completely blindly under another person's control is still infighting and has other people in its ranks that are very skilled and powerful and charismatic, and they can pull their own like little mini circle in there. Pun intended. But yeah, very interesting. That's it. That is an aspect of storytelling that I really enjoy. And again, one of the games that I enjoy that does that very much, a lot. Pardon, that's what I want to say. That does it a lot to convey how factions are. Maybe not in the same game, but maybe in the second game afterwards. Is again, the Legend of Heroes game do that a lot. Every faction, every nation, they dive super deep into their politics and how they're structured and what is happening, and how different people inside are pulling and scheming behind the scenes, and just showing that even the most heinous of organizations have someone maybe in there who is trying to do something different, and even the goodest of organizations are having some gray areas and faults and infighting and stuff like that. So yeah, that is, I personally really always like when games do that, when they keep diving into that kind of stuff. But yeah, Zom, thank you very much for the comment. Anyway, let's proceed with the run, shall we? From what you guys told me last time, I literally stopped on the last 2 floors, and yeah, it's a long this is a long run. This is way more cutscenes than I expected, by the way. When I started going into this, I was expecting some story cutscenes and stuff, but I wasn't expecting the cutscenes to be so long. It kind of took me a while to realize how long the recording last time was when I was going through it. But anyhow, let's see. I also need to remember what is right now again. So let's proceed. Fight or a discovery, huh? What do we have here? Glimmering reflections. Jesus, I can't talk anymore. This week has been a lot of talking for me. Let's go. Dude, this one is gonna have a bigger fight if I stick to the bottom row. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with the bottom row. Whoa. The belly of the starry sky. The courtyard is completely abandoned. Fences broken, walls collapsed. Before Semmelweis realizes it, she has stepped into the belly of the courtyard. When she looks back, the path she came from has disappeared, and the ring-shaped arcane skill aura arrives belatedly. It is the territorial defense spell used by antiqued nobles, now within sight roads, plants and buildings. Jesus Christ, it's still going, hold on. Now, within sight roads, plants and buildings have all melted into a bizarre, hazy, starry sky. This illusion doesn't seem as though it is about to attack. This aligns with what I know. Entrampment is the primary purpose of such spells, conserving more resources than present attack spells. Huh, interesting. Yes, such spells always require continuous investment. A money pit, a bottomless hole, shouldn't appear in a courtyard no different from ruins. Who needs it and who is powering it? Recover 15 stimulus? Sure. Not that I need it, but thank you. This spell is meticulously maintained. The illusion not only looks flawless, but even the sound of it. How can the stars make a sound? There must be some hypnotic elements in the spell, constantly proving its existence to my senses. I should leave immediately. Oh? Still going? The starry sky spins around Semmelweis with its inherent melody. Semmelweis's probing fades into emptiness, not disturbing the starry sky in the slightest. Like an arcanum maxim. The starry sky does not listen... Oh, this is still going. The starry sky does not listen to the thoughts of the mediocre. Fate does not accept the prying eyes of the ordinary. Semmelweis has never publicly expressed her opinion on this statement. Uh-huh? If I would have owned the belly of the galaxy? Max stimulus plus 5, all subsequent impending crises and present danger in this area become Star Dome Watcher and its followers? Oh, the boss that had like the black hole kind of head, whatever? I guess? If I'm thinking of the correct one. Look at the starry sky. Okay, plus 5 to it. All subsequent impending crises and present danger in this area become Star... Isn't this the same? Plus 5, subsequent impending crises, present danger. Okay, I'm presuming there is more to this sentence up here, but I can't see it. But it's the same. Sure. I'm curious. Oh yeah, details. Oh yes. Oh yes, that helps. Damage taken reduction plus 0%. For every 50 goldfinch coins held, gain damage taken reduction plus 10. Up to 100. You have obtained a scroll. Thanks. Its profound emotions palpable. Behold, it can probe the depths of your fears and bring you back to tranquility. What? Oh? Oh, there was more here. This seems to win a glance from the starry sky. Semmelweis doesn't know what it is that worked, but she doesn't miss the unusual pause in the flow of the illusion. She stops and begins observing the starry sky again.
That was an interesting experience.
I didn't want to click that away, so hold on. She stops and begins observing the starry sky. It's guiding my gaze, I overlooked it. In any mystical culture, stars always serve as guides. There must be information hidden in this spell. I just need to find it. Yeah, stars are usually depicted as guides, that's nothing new. Also very quickly, if my voice sounds any rougher than usual or something, or drier or whatever, I have already spent this week like 30 hours at minimum recording voice lines for Arcanists for the current story, which produced like 4 hours of footage at the end of the day, so I'm vocally very spent. Anyhow, our rest site. The outside world is in turmoil, but this room. But there is a warm and But here it is warm and undisturbed. The interior, however, seems a bit different from early 20th century Vienna, with wall decorations more wild and rebellious than elegant. In these chaotic times of scarce supplies, having a place to rest is good enough. Semmelweis, an internal pragmatist, doesn't mind these details and chaos, and chooses 50 recovery for all companions. How am I looking? You guys are all fine, right? Yeah. A timely reunion. Recall a lost companion. Oh, if I have a lost one, I guess. Arcane empathy. Gain 20 catalyst essence. Okay. Obtain 2 random discs. What is catalyst essence again? I'm just choosing it to remind myself. Oh! I just realized. Semmelweis doesn't just see this place as a temporary resting spot. After all, there are many important matters to attend to here, such as reading the Amber manual she had been searching for. It contains many interesting things. Appendices on these sources of ingredients for arcanum potions, research on strange mechanical devices, precious herbal manuscripts, lost formulas, various anecdotes and legends, the love stories of alchemists. It's truly eye-opening.
Just a quick rest.
Oh yes, read the smut. Treasure hunt. The Traveler's Gift, right, this thing again. Obtain 1 random medication, 1 random curio, 1 random accessory. What do I even have? It's been a while. Right, this stuff is on. What was this again? Each disc in the layout grants incantation might plus 2%. Right. Okay. I have 2 medications. Let's grab another one. Hey, this thing again. Nice.
You never know what's around the corner.
You never know. A fence. Let's see. Who are we fighting? We're fighting common guards. All 3 of them ordinary guard. Nice. Okay, default enemies. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards.
Close your eyes.
Jesus Christ, that was brutal. That looks so brutal. Oh.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Game experience my poison for a change. My pain for a change. Oh, another spirit decanter, huh? First off, Silk Hanky? When an ally casts an aid incantation, all allies gain 2 stacks of Ceremonious. Ultimate might plus 3%, up to 100 stacks undispellable dispels after casting an ultimate. Huh, interesting. A spare item peeking out of a pocket. It holds a noble quality and a willingness to offer silent but appropriate help. Among intelligent beings, this relationship is known as companionship. This is its goal. Okay, this thing... Convenient compact. can be tempered with a Bloodthirsty Hammer. After casting a rank 2 or 3 incantation, gain 4 stacks of Verve. Incantation might 2% stackable 100 times, undispellable. Okay. A Mecha Box bearing traces of an incantation. It has been over-enchanted with expansion incantations, making it extremely jittery. It constantly opens and goes like a clam spitting mud into water. I'm sorry. It's like in a physics-based game when you put in too many items into a single spot and it just goes. Someone had fun. Anyway, I'm gonna take this again. Nice. Oh god. Okay, who do we pick? Let's take you. All right, now for a bigger. Oh, wait. Can I? Yes. Obtain 1 random epic artifact. Obtain 2 selected rare artifacts. Selected. Let's go with the epic one. Everhard. All allies gain Genesis damage 100%. At the start of the round, inflict 2 effects from a collection of negative statuses to all enemies for 2 rounds. A Featherlight Brooch. Is that supposed to be Kakania's Brooch? Wait, how did that thing look again? I can't remember right now from the top of my head. It kind of looked like that, didn't it? No, it looked different, but maybe? A Featherlight Brooch, its maker embedded its golden opening with tiny gems. Her movements were slow and gentle, like a devout believer returning a holy relic to its box. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, music. Blunt Blade Butchers. Okay, again, these guys.
My duty lies with you.
Oh, this background. Holy. Oh, okay. One for you. One for you. What the shit is this now? Lunar Eclipse makes the leftmost allied character create an array Lunar Eclipse for 3 rounds. All allies gain damage taken minus 20% and immediately grants Moxie plus 2 to all allies at the end of the round. All allies also gain Moxie plus 1. Sure. Why not? Buff you?
Of utterance.
Oh my god, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I do not know how people do this on. I'm presuming on mobile. This screen down here is scrollable because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous looking. Holy shit.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
What balance are you talking about, buddy? Isn't this mode all about breaking the balance?
Return to my long-term mission.
Rest. Okay, what do we get? Cantarella Viscotoxin. When entering battle, generates special incantation Cantarella Viscotoxin. Uh-huh. Inflicts 5 stacks of venomous gash on all enemies for 4 rounds and inflicts 5 instances of poison on the target for 4 rounds. What the shit? That is poison non plus ultra. When medication artifacts is within range, generate 1 more incantation. Oh my god. More mucus, more bubbles. A single drop can spell your end. Read these safety precautions carefully before use. More discs. Okay. Alright, I've seen most of these. What the shit is this, however? Piglet Chain. Right after casting an ultimate, inflict corrode on the targets for 2 rounds. If the ultimate is an aid ultimate, additionally inflict pollution on the targets for 2 rounds. Oh, that's interesting. Similar to growing a pearl in an oyster, planting a basket of iron nails and resentments deep in the fertile soul can produce this item during the next season's rains. I think I'm gonna keep my poison run for now. Alright, shopping. What do we have? Hey, I need this.
Time for some shopping.
Alright, boss time. Let's see. Who are we fighting this time? Stardome. Oh yeah, right. That's what changed. Stardome Watcher. The Lord of the Realm, both mentor and elder sister. Once impulsive and radical, she is now spent, but her light has not yet faded. At least not at this moment. Malefic Shani. A product of the realm and omen. It brings tidings of trouble and failure, where people encounter obstacles and stop dead in their tracks. Okay.
My duty lies with you.
Yep, okay. Okay. Oh, multiple health phase. This is multiplying. Oh god, okay. Oh, so much poison. Okay, start with you and you. This thing. Debuff. Oh my god, I'm happy that I wear glasses. This thing. Okay, and this thing. Sure. Okay, the little guy is very squish. Good to know. Oh my god. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, holy sh... That looks so stupid. You know, in the most positive way possible. The tick. All those damage ticks. Okay, good thing to notice is that the debuffs are persisting through the health bars. That's good.
Aim and shoot.
Oh my
Pay for
god.
thy sins with thy blood.
Oh my god. Okay. That was damage. Oh, it healed. Oh, it healed a lot. Holy shit, it healed for the damage that I just did. Okay, big boy. Let's add that back onto the pile.
The moment of
Debuff, this thing,
Functioning properly.
and then you will do your smack. Let's see how much that is gonna do.
Learn from silence.
Don't be so furious.
Oh, that didn't refresh. I just noticed that didn't refresh the... or reapply the debuffs, the dots. Nice.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be...
Okay, 6. Finish it off. Hell yeah. There she is.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
What do we get this time? Jungle Whisper. After casting a special incantation, grants 3 effects from collection of permanent buffs to all allies. After casting a special incantation, huh? Okay, so one of the extra cards I'm getting in the beginning. 3 effects for all allies. Glean from the murmurs of the jungle on the cusps of winter and spring. The incantation acquired from the processing of this essence is a pale turquoise and contains secrets that are subsequently bottled and sprayed. Sure, it's a perfume. It's gonna be the next one. Coinkeeper. When gaining unsparring, there's a small chance to obtain 2 goldfinch coins, okay? A velvet moose hand puppet. According to a criminal accused of committing multiple antique jewelry thefts, his motive was that the puppet wished to eat famous foods from history. All 11 stolen antique jewels have been recovered. Okay. Bone Arrow. After launching a 1-target attack, deal the attacker's attack times 100%. Genesis damage to a random enemy? That sounds good. An arrow made of fragile bone fragments. Its splintering damage effectively increases its lethality against groups of enemies at the cost of spending a few hours gluing it together before battle. Okay. Pocket Square. Pocket Square? Okay. At the start of the round, a random ally gains Moxie +1. Okay. A spare item that unfolds like a blooming flower when taken out of your pocket. Its perfect form is proof of its friendship with its owner. It dutifully fulfills its role, longing to break its silence when it sees sauce dripping down its owner's chin. I'm gonna take the bow and arrow. Oh, another level up. Okay. Phew. Let's pick Anjo. Roaring Phonograph. 2 energy to activate. Okay. At the start of the round, ally number 1 gains Moxie 1 Moxie, while ally number 4 loses 1 Moxie. At the start of the round, ally number 1 gains 5 stacks of Dynamo, while ally number 4 loses 5 stacks of Dynamo. Huh. A pirate bestowed her private stash upon it, along with the spirit of rock and roll. Since then, it has preferred night and day, 7 days a week. Performed.
A
Okay.
victory worth remembering.
Oh, are we getting cutscenes? Oh, we are. The storm syndrome spreads in a slow roll through the city. As people and buildings alike are transformed into a strange and colorful new image. What do we do? There are too many people. I can't tell who the rioters are. Just kill everyone. Better than I'm missing a single one of them. The soldier takes the pistol from his hip, sticks it in his mouth and pulls the trigger. Whoa. Okay. In his deranged mind, everyone appears to begin with himself. Oh, I get it, what it says. When he said everyone, he meant everyone including himself, and then... yeah, okay. Shoot. Damn! Are all these people out of their damn minds? My sword. Why is my sword in your leg? Stop thinking about your sword. We need to... what the fuck? We need to secure the Emperor's wealth. Our orders were to shoot anyone who gets in the way of our search. Wait, my carbine is stuck in my back. Help me get it off, otherwise I can't shoot. Oh my god. Even though they are being eroded by the storm syndrome, the gendarmes are still faithfully trying to carry out their orders. Yeah, they are. They just have like their weapons stuck in their bodies because they keep stabbing each other or themselves. You know, it's just your normal craziness in this kind of case, I guess.
Valentina.
According to the address Valentina gave me, this should be where Lorelei is hiding. But she didn't specify a door number. Damn it. I don't have time to ask around.
Do it quick.
Hurry, Zemmelweis. It won't be long before Madame Lindsay realizes you're off schedule. I don't need you to remind me. Naturally, we are the same person. This is amazing, by the way. Wait, did you hear something? Is that singing? Oh. Like that echo in the valley, the unforgettable voice reaches Zemmelweis' ears, marred by the staccato rhythm of distant gunfire. She takes a moment to reassure herself.
Hallucination.
Could this still be a hallucination? No. No, it's...
Die Luft ist kühl und es dunkel und ruhig fließt der Rhein. Der Gipfel des Berges funkelt im Abendsonnenschein.
Alright, I actually had to mute the mic because the dogs outside started barking like mad, and I didn't want to interrupt the song. Dogs. I love them, but they're stupid. Anyway, the song is crisp and calming, like the spray of waves stirred up on a reef. Also, by the way, that was very pretty. That was very pretty. Plus, she sang in German. Very nice. Extra details. The song is crisp and calming, like the spray of waves stirred up on a reef.
Looks like...
Looks like you found her. The singer has the very same voice and hauntingly familiar melody. Like a mythical mermaid, a girl rests atop the towering reef, and a crowd beneath her crawls up to her like the doomed sailors of legend. Are they calming down? The brawling crowd slows, and then in a wave lower to the ground until they have all fallen into slumber.
Oh,
Why was I shooting in the first place?
now?
It was the Emperor's orders, but now I think the Emperor would like us to take a nap. Sorry. The two Shadowmars joined the ranks of the sleepers. Incredible. She calmed everyone with only a song, just like the sirens in the legends. Oh. Noticing Semmelweis's arrival, the girl stopped singing. I've never seen such an arcane skill.
We meet again. Little musical note.
A little musical note. I'm so pleased to see you. I don't think we've met before, Lorelei.
My dear.
I heard you echo from far, far away, my dear.
Lorelei.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, no, she doesn't continue. I was like, Yes, you may call me that. I like that name. It's like a nice little word with a simple melody. I don't know if there's gonna be a reason in this story, but why is she so bandaged? What's the purpose? Is she like injured? Or am I forgetting something? I'm so glad you enjoyed my song.
Yes.
I'm sure it's a great name, one shared with the Siren of Legend. I'm happy we could meet in person. I was wondering when you would get here. Me? Why? Because the flood is coming, of course.
My dear.
My dear, I want to ask you something. The stern expression. The flood is a trial we all must face. Only those who pass may see the world after it. That's what Manus Vindictus says.
But
Is that really true? She's questioning Manus's words. Interesting. Everyone should have the right to choose to cross through the flood.
It's impossible.
That's not realistic. Neither the Foundation nor Manus Vindictae can take everyone safely to the next era unconditionally. In any case, this has nothing to do with why I came here.
Lorelei.
Lorelei, you wrote in your letter that you have some way to help me through my transformation. That's why I have come. I believe that the song you left in my mind was meant to guide me to you. You heard my song. I do hope you liked it, my dear.
Of course.
Of course, I don't expect you to help me with no strings attached.
oh,
Hold on a moment. What is it? Lorelei raises a hand to shush Semmelweis.
I hear it.
Mama is calling me. Mama? Who is your mama? She raises the conch she's carrying and holds it to her ear. I heard the sound of splashing. Did you hear it too, Mama? A black stallion dragged in white wades through the flood. What should I do, Papa? I can hear so many echoes. Which one should I respond to? How far gone are you, mentally? Or are you talking to actual ghosts or some shit?
I've got it.
I know what I need to do, Mama. Sorry, a little musical note. Where were we? Oh, you said something I don't understand. Why should my help be conditional? Every note is necessary to hold a melody. If one falls, so do the rest.
So
it's only natural that we help each other. You must be regretting your choices right now, Zemmelweis.
Take a look.
You see, this is why I tried to stop you. You simply cannot understand what an Arcanist is thinking. You have no idea what she wants. Arcanists are mad, just as mankind are deceitful. But comparing madness to deceit, one is far more reliable. You can trust the liar to lie in their interest, but the mad... Shut up.
Lorelei.
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you, Lorelei.
Semmelweis.
That was not very kind of you. Little musical note. I apologize. I did not intend any offense. It was an echo of your dreams, wasn't it? Pretty little musical note like you often have close companions. How much closer then should be the ones within you?
So
why are you being so rude to yourself, my dear? Those echoes are a part of you. You ought to learn to embrace them. This character. I also see my mama and papa in dreams. I think it is quite normal, really, my dear. This character. Alright. Okay. No ghosts, no nothing. It's just in her head. Alright, she embraced the craziness. Living in harmony with your madness, even as your consciousness is being torn out of you, she has no idea what she's saying. You found this Arcanist by defying the Foundation's orders. Do you honestly think this was worth the risk? Semmelweis shakes away Bella's disruptions.
Lorelei.
Lorelei, I have secured a spot to help one person escape the storm. It would tell me how to complete the If you would tell me how to complete the transformation, I can arrange for that spot to go to you. Siding with Manus Vindictae is a gamble. Once you go under that mask, most people lose themselves entirely. If you come back with me to the Foundation, you'll be safe there.
Semmelweis.
What is there to be afraid of, my little musical note? When we first came into this world, we were ignorant and worried about nothing. We are just returning to our original state. This character's mindset really reminds me of Priestess's mindset from Arknights. That aspect of seeing salvation in death. But death is an end of the individual self, and not seeing that. Is that candy? Why, thank you, Schwab. Schwab? Lorelei plucks a non-existent piece of candy from the air in front of her and pops it into her mouth.
Oh,
It's so sweet, Schwab. Schwab. It's much sweeter than any candy I've tasted before. Be reasonable. Is there any reason to keep trying to communicate with her? It is plain as day that it is utterly pointless.
Lorelei.
Forget all that, Lorelei. The only thing I must know is if you have a way for me to complete the transformation.
that's odd.
Huh. I already told you how, my dear.
That is to say.
Perhaps you didn't hear my voice in the mountains. Oh. Oh, the song she was receiving back then was telling her how to... Huh, okay. What do you mean? Please tell me what I must do to complete this transformation.
Why?
If you didn't want something from me, why did you leave that song inside my head? Blessed are those who have not seen and believed. It seems you still don't understand my song. Understand your song? What do you mean?
My dear.
Have a little faith. You will see the meaning within. Time to give this up, Semmelweis. She's a lunatic. There's nothing hidden in her song. She's just a fraud, another in a long line of doomsday prophets, with nothing to show for it.
Do it quick.
We should leave. Madame Lindsay is going to notice soon. Damn! Uh-huh. She noticed. You know what you must do.
You're right.
You're right. This was a failure. Semmelweis composes herself in an instant, turning away from the attention of the Arcanist siren. You recover quickly. I didn't have a choice. Remorse can come later. Semmelweis. My apologies, Madame Lindsay. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't care what you have to say. Don't think that I don't know what you're up to. This is a serious infraction. I could have you killed for this, but I've decided to give you one more chance. Now get to the evacuation point immediately. Do not make me regret this mercy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madame Lindsay. I will head there now, madam. You can expect a full report on my actions. I don't want you to force my hand, Semmelweis. The Foundation has already lost enough today. Hoffman is dead. Greta is dead? I understand. Thank you again. I'm heading to the evacuation point now. Oh, God. Greta's death is a surprise to me. She was always so in control. She didn't deserve to go out like that. If even she can control her own fate, what was the point of your struggle? This was a colossal waste, and a dangerous one. We have to get back to the Foundation. We'll just have to take our chances the next time. There are no more chances. You and I both know that our time is running out. We won't make it to the next storm. You don't know that. We should put our hopes in the inhabiting serum that Madame Lindsay mentioned. The LCC has more important tasks than dreaming up a life-saving serum for a traitor. I never had much hope for it. But at least you finally understand the way things are. You were so unwilling to admit it. There was no fate involved. When the mirror's truth no longer exists, how can one know whether the reflection in the mirror is true or false? From start to finish, all we can do is accept things, come what may. Semmelweis looks up at the sky. The distant rumble of thunder grows closer, as if the storm might start at any moment. I have to go.
Oh,
Leaving so soon? Goodbye. See you later.
Yes,
I've wasted too much time coming here.
Lorelei.
The storm is coming. Good luck, Lorelei. Forgive me, but I hope we never see each other again. I think I've had enough of Arcanists like you for a lifetime. Damn.
but we'll meet again.
Oh, but we'll meet again soon. Okay, I don't know why I voiced that because it was voiced, but whatever. You will soon be taken by death, just as I will soon be taken by the flood. It won't be long before we meet in the other world. What do you mean?
Because I'll soon be reversed.
Aren't you planning to go with Manus Vindicta to avoid it?
That's odd.
Ah, my dear, why would I go with Manus Vindicta? How could I just leave when so many others are seeking my help?
Meaningless.
But there is no point in helping anyone. The storm will be here any moment. Everything you've done will soon be washed away. We all eventually return to dust. All of life's efforts wash away in the rain.
Even so,
Even so, I will be here to help others find redemption. Perhaps you truly give these refugees the salvation they crave and change their fate. But for me, none of this matters.
but
But the redemption I speak of has always included you, my dear. It's pointless to try to understand the way you Arcanists think. You speak like the oracles of old, full of nonsense and half-truths. But I know now, you were never able to give me the redemption I was seeking. I never said I would give you redemption, Semmelweis. Redemption is not something we have the power to give. We can merely help you on your way.
I just want to help you.
Both you and all those who suffer. I thought that you were only going to help Arcanists. Mankind and Arcanists alike are children of God. We are two compositions in the same matter. There is no difference between us. What if I told you that Valentina is dead? Killed by a human's bullet? Would you still think that? Could you still help mankind without any qualms?
Oh,
Oh, what a pity. I'm not sure she was ready for the next world. She had much too much to enjoy in this one. But I will not grieve. I'll be with her again soon.
Little Lorelei.
I thought that it would be too easy to kill her. I mean, vampire and all. I'm glad to hear you aren't grieving, Lorelei. Valentina? Valentina appears from the darkness behind Semmelweis. To see that look on your face, Semmelweis, it's priceless. If only I had time to savor it.
Valentina.
Valentina, I am glad that you have not yet left for the world beyond.
Valentina.
How did you...
Hallucination.
Have I fallen into another hallucination? This seems so bizarre. Unlike our dear Lorelei, I have a little interest in sacrificing myself for others. I have. Semmelweis recalls the scene of Valentina's death.
I see.
You return yourself into our shadow? It's a simple trick for a vampire. One I'll be glad to teach you once you finish your transformation.
Interesting.
Besides, it let me watch your reaction, which I must say was very satisfying. You damn thing, you didn't even finish telling me where to find Lorelei. Funny. Valentina turns to Lorelei.
Little Lorelei.
I must get back to Manus Vindicte. This will probably be our last farewell. It's a shame. I'm afraid I'll never meet anyone quite as interesting as you.
Me too.
I feel the same, dear Valentina. But don't worry. Perhaps one day I will see you again, if only in my dreams. Lorelei speaks as if blissfully unaware of her impending death. As for you, Semmelweis, you stand at a final crossroads. What are you doing, Semmelweis? You don't believe these two lunatics, do you? You think you're taking back control, but all you're doing is handing over your fate from the Foundation to these two crazed Arcanists. Don't let them deceive you. You're different from them.
My dear.
But of course we are the same, my dear. Oh, she can actually hear her? Whether Arcanists or human, our souls are no different. You must learn to accept all parts of yourself, both rational and emotional. Both. Semmelweis and Bella. Oh, she can definitely see her, or at least hear her. You can hear what I'm saying. Of course, Bella. Of course I can hear what you're saying. All along, you've been talking to yourself. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's neat. That's a neat detail. So every time Bella was speaking, Semmelweis was actually talking and not just hearing the voice in her head. That is amazing. Oh, why spoil the fun, Lorelei? That's hilarious. And this little shit was having fun with it. You mean all along I've been talking to myself?
It's impossible.
Impossible. How else would I know your names, my dears? No, that can't be. Why do you refuse to accept what you are, my little musical note? You are a beautiful composition. Why should you tear yourself apart?
Semmelweis.
Don't be afraid of your emotions, Semmelweis. Reason and emotion need not conflict. Just like Arcanists and mankind, they can live in harmony. I didn't think we'd meet again under such circumstances. This is your last chance, Semmelweis. There is no going back.
But
But first I think I can answer your question about fate. When the mirror's truth no longer exists, how can one know whether the reflection in the mirror is true or false? My answer is, when the mirror's truth ceases to exist, the reflection is irrelevant.
that's all.
It's just a possibility. An unknowable possibility. Interesting. No, I've been misinterpreting my desires, Bella. All along, my fate was an illusion. Its truth was no more real than the reflection. The idea of controlling it was not only arrogant, but futile.
All I can do is base my decision on the information available to me. That's what I've always done.
To find and grasp these unforeseen possibilities, it looks like you've made your choice. Yes, that is my answer. I see. Then no one can change your mind. You're always like this.
As we always are.
We're always like this. That's cool. That was cool. Another cutscene immediately? Or next
Time
floor?
to make the final decision.
Final approach. Let's see. Character stronger, a flattest damage factor received -8%. Maximum HP 12%. Give me more HP. I'm literally just going right, left. Okay. There is literally nothing here. Funny. Oh, good God. Okay. Let's do some stuff. Okay, considering there is literally nothing here, I guess we just... Oh, actually, wait. Lorelei. Lorelei squats on the ground, not caring that her white dress may get dusty. She looks up at Semmelweis with a smile. She extends her hand, wounded and wrapped in white bandages. Yeah, so she is wounded, okay. Path to conclusion, wish granted. Okay. Semmelweis is silent for some time, but at last she grasps the outstretched hand.
Don't forget anything.
Okay, now we're locked in for an ending, I presume. Depart. Before the storm. The sky's twisted, fervent oil colors cover people's faces, and all the hatred has inevitably boiled over into war. This area has already been affected by the storm. Is it a whole...
The storm is coming. There's not much time left.
Whoa, music. Oh, I like the craziness of this music. Okay, this is a classical piece, but I don't think I'm recognizing it. If someone knows what this classical piece is, please leave it in the comments. I'm very curious. Okay, so what do we have? There are a couple of the harder battles. I would say either top or bottom layer, because I want to see at least one of the events on this floor. Let's go with the bottom floor after this one. Legal beneficiary. The woman seated within the tent canopy proactively extends her arm, blocking Semmelweis's path. She forcefully pushes a package into Semmelweis's hands, her voice light yet indistinct. Tradition is always right, and insurance is against the Romani tradition. It should not appear on the Romani path. I have been guided to hand it over to a traveler about to reach their destination. The canopy and veil make it hard to see her expression, nor can one tell if she harbors any ill will. Underneath the parchment, undeniable waves of arcane skill energy pulse. It feels like a stack of documents. Semmelweis stands before the canopy and unwraps the package. A sheet of paper large enough to envelop a person flies into the air. Halfway through, it curls up its lower half on its own. This is property insurance. Gain property insurance policy which might help you? This is life insurance. Gain life insurance policy which might help you. I have no idea what any of these do. I'm gonna take the life insurance because I'm presuming right now, because of the naming. Property insurance, I feel like has to do something with items. Life insurance maybe is something like if you lose on a stage, you can keep going? Let's see. Life insurance. In the area of Before the Storm, incantations will no longer be rewritten with variable. They gain... oh, never mind. They gain the recovers missing HP times 10% effect instead. At the start of the round, all allies gain 5 stacks of schemed. Variable? At the end of the round, the incantation changes to a random incantation of a random rank. Ah. Okay. Will no longer be rewritten with variable. Okay. So wait, does that mean I'm gonna keep getting the same incantations unless I'm manually shifting them? Like, shuffling them? Schemed when triggering an extra action damage. Okay, nice. An effective life insurance policy with your name listed as the beneficiary. Although the exemptions and disclaimers seem to go on forever, as long as your goals align with the policy, enforcing these clauses won't be too difficult. Okay, oh my god. This bolded clause is an insurance exemption? The property insurance claim process notes that you must provide evidence that you have taken appropriate measures to protect and safeguard your property.
That was an interesting experience.
Okay, I was... in the future, I need to remember if I'm moving the text in that moment, I need to keep holding it, otherwise it's just gonna count as a click. Okay. Examples include, but are not limited to, records of self-defense, actions, security service purchase records, and so on. Okay, I didn't miss much, but I still missed. Anyway, outsider. They don't trip you up as easily as they used to, but they keep trying. Even a stub toe is a success to them. Okay. Oh, it's these guys from the island. Zealous believers, huh?
My duty lies with you.
Okay. Good god, so much shit. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, everybody gets poisoned. Everybody gets poisoned. Well, that was a round.
Safe for the prizes to be won.
They all died to poison. Poison or shit. Oh my god, more poison. Oh, the Scarab Brooch. What was this again? All allies gain incantation might plus 0%. When casting a rank 2 incantation, incantations might plus 2% permanently. Triggers only one time per character per battle. Unique artifact cannot be copied or stored. Yeah, when in layout with 10 or more rare or higher artifacts, rank 3 incantations gain incantation might plus 4% permanently. Okay, this is nice. And I already read that, right. Cantarella Toxin, yeah. Royal Brush. After being attacked, gain 3 stacks of verve. A beautiful crafted horse brush. Every well-groomed horse knows that patience is a virtue. Huh. Cool. I'm gonna take the scarab.
That was easy.
Alright, treasure hunt. Obtain 1 random weapon, obtain 1 random curio accessory. Let's try the weapon. Yeah, sure. Another bone arrow. Okay. I don't have room for these. I do not have room for these. Let's see. Discovery again. The Seance. At the end of the road stands a castle. Through the window, Semmelweis sees flickering candles and bustling shadows. It all blurs her vision, nearly suffocating her. At that moment, a pair of thin, stick-like hands tightly wrap around her feet. Okay. Hide in the old castle, all companions lose 40% HP, obtain Helmet of a Knight. Face the danger, discard 2 selected artifacts to obtain Helmet of a Knight. I can do that, I think. I do have stuff in reserve that I'm not using. Now remembering what I am not using. Okay, the gun and the gramophone. I'm keeping the 2 arrows. I'm not using these 2. Helmet of a Knight. At the start of a round, if an ally has 3 or more Moxie, they gain 1 stack of Sturdiness and 1 stack of Rousing Morale. Damage bonus plus 50% when attacking, reduced by 1 stack of trigger? On trigger? Damn! A helmet passed down from a destitute composer. It is said to be destined for a spectral knight who floats above the ground. How ridiculous. Imagine a knight without a body. Very cute. I'd rather face fears I can see than those I cannot. Semmelweis turns around. Before her stands a young woman. She wears a pair of bright red metal dancing shoes that seems fused to her very being, having penetrated into her bones and blood, compelling her to dance ceaselessly. Ugh. A breeze lifts the veil from the woman's face, and Semmelweis swears she has seen her before. Is she? She is captivated by that face. Just then, a group of carbuncles dash past her, silently stealing an item from her bag. As the music ends, the woman removes her veil and places it along with an artifact into Semmelweis' hand. Huh. Cute. Okay. Rest site. Let's see. Recover health. Gain Catalyst Essence. I don't need that. Obtain 1 random common artifact. Sure. Narwhal Bone Fragment. Okay. When entering battle, generate special incantation Narwhal Bone Fragment ×1. Grants a shield with all max HP times 50% HP to an ally for 2 rounds, okay? When a medication artifact is within range, generate 1 more incantation. Ah. Pallid bones carrying all the fervor and hope of the ages. They look at you like a mother looks at her child. They will do anything to protect you. Okay. Okay. Oh, cutscene? Oh, cutscene. The storm is coming.
Here we are, Lorelei.
Lorelei doesn't answer. She's gazing absently at a spot in the sky, as if there's something intriguing there.
Oh,
I see beautiful moonlight flowing down like white silk. I should sing for it.
She raises her conch to her lips. She takes a deep breath and starts to sing. But no one can hear the song. The silent melody drifts across the empty square. Oh, the mirror. The mirror in Semmelweis's pocket flashes like a gleam of light caught in the spray of a flowing river. Then the song crosses the barrier into reality and reaches Semmelweis's ears.
This is the song I heard in the mountains. No, something's different.
This song sounds clearer, more distinct. Whoa! It falls like a stone into water, creating the ripples of a hallucination.
I see red everywhere. The white peaks of snowy mountains. Distant boating songs. What is this?
The once commonplace hallucination now carries a different meaning.
The red is starting to melt? Wait, I get it. I understand.
In a matter of moments, the drawer of hallucinations opens before Semmelweis. She sees the truth that lurks behind the song. An immense joy washes over her. It's almost overwhelming, but soon all this joy transforms into peaceful relief. Her long-cherished wish has been fulfilled. This is the moment of success. It's true.
Silence.
Lorelei isn't lying. The way to cure the beyond disease and survive the transformation is hidden in her song. The song itself has no meaning, but it contains a truth that cannot be conveyed through words. For a mixed-blood Arcanist who lacks the gift of Arcanum, this truth is not easily understood.
The world's spirit is growing restless. The storm is coming. It must be, else I wouldn't have understood the truth in the song.
Only at the end she understands. Poetic. Semmelweis's thin Arcanist bloodline does not allow her to understand this truth until the storm is near.
Expand the boundaries of spirituality. Embrace the new Arcanist bloodline. I never thought the answer would be so simple.
My dear.
Yeah, it's literally stop fighting against it and just accept it.
The true answer is always simple, my dear. Countless threads can be woven into a beautiful dress, but this doesn't mean the threads themselves are complex.
Lorelei is no longer singing, but her song still echoes in Semmelweis's ears.
You've already taken the first step. The vampire bloodline is becoming a part of you.
Semmelweis looks down at the palm of her hand. The pain has vanished, and her hallucinations are gradually fading away. The vampire bloodline's influence is growing more profound.
At this rate, the transformation will be complete before long.
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed, Semmelweis. Madame Lindsay's voice cuts through Semmelweis's thoughts.
Madame Lindsay, your response is more delayed than expected.
I'm angered by your betrayal. I suppose you're aware of the implications of your actions.
I know exactly what I did.
You hid it well. You deceived us all, including me. There is a rage behind her voice. Semmelweis smiles softly. It's genuine. No more pretenses, no more beating around the bush, no more hypocrisy.
I'm sorry, Madame Lindsay. Very sorry for deceiving you.
But I'll admit it now. I don't care about the Foundation or their mission for peace. I never did.
Oh, okay.
Everything I've done has served to achieve my own ends. Anyone who betrays the Foundation must pay the price, no exceptions.
Oh, is she getting forcefully teleported? Oh, no, never mind, this guy. With the flash of an array, several personnel in Foundation uniforms appear before Semmelweis and Lorelei.
Semmelweis!
Investigator Semmelweis! I never thought that this would be the circumstances of our next meeting. I must confess, I bear considerable responsibility for your infection.
You needn't worry. It's a good thing. In fact, it fulfills a dear wish of mine.
Neither dying from illness nor dying for betraying the Foundation couldn't be considered good by any measure. I'm curious, what kind of power have you gained that makes you willing to betray the Foundation? What gives you the courage to speak this way in front of a special agent squad?
Come and see for yourself. What better way to test the results of my transformation than through battle?
Damn!
Oh,
I'll help you a little musical note.
Damn! Okay. Okay. So this is the final boss? The Razor Squad? I'm guessing this is just a, like, non-canonical normal ending right now. This stage for the final act, huh? Okay. Let's see this. Razor Squad. Razor's eyes are hidden beneath a white eye patch. His vision, however, is not obstructed as he watches Semmelweis taking a battle stance. I mean... Actually, wait, I want to see my items first. Alright, now we can go. Razor unfolds his knife and provocatively beckons towards Semmelweis. Oh, come on, you don't even get unique music. Razor Captain. For every positive status Oh, he doesn't even get flavor text? What is this shit? It's just mechanics? Okay. For every positive status carried, damage dealt plus 5% and damage taken minus 5. At the start of the round, gains one random positive status for 2. After entering phase 2, gains damage taken minus 30% permanently and gains Moxie plus 1 at the start of each round, okay. At the end of every 2 rounds, summons 1 Razor Captain's Blade. Up to 4 monsters on the field. When in phase 2, changes the effect to summon 1 Razor Captain's Blade every round. When another ally dies, loses max HP times 10%. Oh, cool. Okay. Sure.
Greetings.
Well, he at least had his own entry. Damn, that's a blade, son. Okay. Holy shit. Captain, my captain, how do you like poison? I really wish you didn't have to come to this. Actually gets bonus dialogue? Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm all ears. Buff. 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 Debuff.
Silence.
step it up, everyone.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Until the torch is lit. Learn from silence.
Focus on the enemy's weaknesses, everyone. Roger that. Alright. Alright. Well, might as well use all of these now. No point in keeping them anymore. Why are you glowing? Oh, right. These are powered up. Right. Okay.
I hope you like a splash
Do
of red.
this. Do that. Further power-ups.
Charging. Loading.
All out with you and then you.
That was certainly
Let's see how
a
much
short
damage this is gonna be.
It will all be over soon.
I'm very curious.
Faraday's Miracle.
Okay. Okay.
A
Decent.
little surprise.
Resistance is futile.
That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Not sure I like that. Okay, let's see. What can we do then?
Agreed.
Buff yourself, heal.
A tooth for a tooth.
Should have probably kept that one, but okay, doesn't matter.
That was certainly a choice. Our blood will burn.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Have I startled you?
Shell. Damage.
Rotten luck!
Okay, time to take care of the little ones. That's a lot of them, and they need to go.
The moment of utterance.
They absolutely need to go.
Charging.
All the AoE charge and fire and heal.
Scale of justice.
Talking out calms people down.
Eliminate target.
Very nice.
The light that illuminates all.
Very nice.
Noble or lowly, sin shall
Full
be
health.
punished.
Not enough to get rid of them. Oh, you. Okay, buff.
Shell. Damage.
Okay. That guy is basically dead. Okay, let's focus on this guy. Let's focus this guy. Let's see. Sure.
Circuit
This
functioning properly.
Agreed.
single attack, and a big boom boom on
Allow
you.
me to double check the battery levels. I, robot, child of science.
Hold the line.
Trust me, it won't hurt.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Aim
Boom,
and
boom.
shoot.
Oh, damn. Alright, second phase. Oh, he's serious. Let's all attack together, everyone.
Under attack.
I underestimated you, my former colleague. It's time for you to see the full extent of our squad's capabilities. Look. Look, buddy. Maybe on a higher difficulty, but I think I'm gonna be fine here. I think I'm gonna be fine this time around. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
The moment of utterance.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Off thou go.
Don't be so furious.
Learn from silence.
Close your eyes.
Oh, I need to put the debuffs on him again. I just realized that he has nothing right now.
Make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Okay, yeah. He's definitely tankier in this phase, like it said. Ooh, baby. Was her attack? No, that's also a single attack. Okay. The key to victory is timely adaptation. It's time to counterattack.
Resistance.
Ow! Damn! That was actually
Stay balanced.
a good AoE hit. Uh oh. They have a buff. They have a. Oh my god! The list. The list. I don't know what that shield on them is. It's either high morale. Might be high morale.
Eliminate
And
target.
there he goes. There they go. Damn. There goes Razor Squad.
Return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Alright, let's see the finale. Ooh. I'm surprised. I didn't expect an infected with such newly acquired arcane skills to last so long against us. Me neither. Damn her eyes right now. If it weren't for the storm syndrome, I'd have lost long ago. Still want to fight? I thought you knew that your failure was just a matter of time.
Not necessarily. How much longer can you withstand the storm syndrome?
Let's see who gives out first.
Enough, Razor. Stop wasting time.
This is my battlefield, Madam Lindsay. Please don't question my judgment.
I can't let you take this risk. I have another way. Huh. You are desperate. Are you really going to use it, Madam Lindsay? I don't want to.
Yes.
It would surely affect your political position in the Foundation. The higher-ups will be reluctant to trust a politician who needs to rely on last resort measures to control her subordinates. I'd rather not use such means on someone who was once one of my most trusted subordinates. But I need to take responsibility for the Foundation's Razor Squad. Scorching Heart, an arcane skill created by the Field Agent Administration to control the members of the Field Agent Squad.
Ooh, like a kill switch?
If we show signs of betrayal, the Field Agent Administration can activate the arcane skill at any time and eliminate us. You were doomed to fail from the start.
Madam Lindsay sighs and starts casting the arcane skill. A scarlet light flashes from Semmelweis's chest, followed by an intense pain. The smell of burning fills the air as black mist billows from her chest. Damn, that also happened in a split second, Jesus Christ.
I am sorry. It has to end this way, Semmelweis.
No.
Damn.
Not yet.
Yeah, you're trying to kill a vampire.
A pained, indistinct voice comes from within the mist. It's Semmelweis.
Oh.
You did it! I should thank Valentina. She gave me the idea.
The black mist disperses to reveal Semmelweis kneeling weakly, covering her chest with her hands. It's charred and blackened, but there is no doubt that she's still alive.
What?
I see. You temporarily transformed your heart into mist to avoid having it incinerated. But this arcane skill must have drained your energy. It'll only make you fall faster in battle. Razor steps forward, but the weapons in his hand glinting.
You're right.
You're right, so I have a proposal.
A proposal?
I won't hear a word. You're a traitor. You can't be trusted.
Just listen, won't you, Madam Lindsay? Maybe she really can come up with a solution. I'd rather not take action against another member of the Foundation.
Damn! Damn, Razor! Holy shit! The guy has so much respect for her.
I mean, he's being by the books, but still, he seems like he has so much respect for her compared to Lindsay, who is just trying to cover up her own shit.
Let me remind you, Razor, that from the moment she decides to betray us, she was no longer part of the Foundation. Yes, I'm Lindsay. Have you met? I understand. It's a logical decision. Rest assured, I'll be sure to abide by it.
Looks like...
It seems I'm more valuable than I thought. The Foundation accepts your proposal. At least someone agrees with me. Perhaps my luck isn't so bad after all. As a living infected and a field agent who can survive the Scorching Heart, your value to the Foundation is extremely high. However, this betrayal of yours will not be written off. You'll still be punished accordingly. I accept your terms.
Semmelweis looks at Lorelei.
But
I would also request that the Foundation take in this Arcanist. Her arcane skill will be of great research value to the Foundation. My orders are to bring you back, not any other Arcanists.
My dear.
Thank you, but that won't be necessary, my dear.
Damn, sonking again.
I never wanted to escape from the flood.
Lorelei.
Lorelei, you need to live.
As Semmelweis's eyes meet Lorelei's, she falls silent. She realizes that she cannot convince her.
I'm not leaving. There are still people waiting for my help, including my mother and father. No, not the hallucinations, but the real Mama and Papa that exist in another world.
Lorelei moves over to Semmelweis, takes off the conch, and gently hangs it around Semmelweis's neck.
See you, Semmelweis.
With a smile on Semmelweis and a wave to... With a smile to Semmelweis and a wave to Razor Squad, Lorelei leaves without so much as a backward glance.
Lorelei!
Lorelei is humming and dancing a cheery dance, as if she's on her way to a pleasant dinner party. This chick is crazy enough that the Storm Cinder might not even affect her. This chick is mentally so gone, the Storm Cinder might not even find root in that brain. As she watches Lorelei leave, Semmelweis strokes the conch around her neck.
Madam Lindsay, Razor, I surrender.
Damn. Alright, is it just gonna cut off here? Or is there one more scene? Mist cleared, the fog lifts and fate finally reveals its answer. Oh? Okay, this is just gonna recount probably all the things that I did. Yeah, this is like, this screen is pretty much like integrated strategies when you finish a run. Your wish has been granted, a narrow victory is still a victory. Uh-huh. Points, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, is this when I started the run? I'm like looking at the date below. Huh? That's not... No, actually, wait. 11:43? I didn't start at that hour. Oh, is that server time? Maybe? Something? That's definitely... Oh, wait. No. Oh, this has to be server time. Because it is 43... Well, it is 45 now. But it's not 11. It's definitely not 11. Okay. So, let's see. So, this gave me points. Okay, 12 points total, huh? Yo. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought these are gonna be like... Okay, each one of these is another branch. Okay. Well, that is nutty. Okay, and this switches to the other ones. Ah, I see. Okay. Unlock gifts from the mirror, which may provide starting rewards when certain requirements are met. Okay. Initial capital, initial goldfinch coins plus 20. Nice. The basics of events, attack up. Okay. Credit gain plus 5%. Okay. Add disc type options to gifts from the mirror. Gain extra catalyst essence when choosing arcane epiphany at a rest site. Let's just go with this for now. Initial lineup clamor cap plus 2. Yes. Character HP 50%. Yes. And the final one, gifts from a mirror options plus 1. Sure. Okay, that's one side done. Okay, finishing one side opens up these next two. Building character, Song of Guidance. Okay. In here... Oh, she's not... Oh, there she is. Okay, so she appears in here, but she's like constantly just moving around the background. That's kind of cool. Okay, so this should be now filled in with the artifacts that I had during the run, right? Yeah. Okay, very nice. Question marks, huh? I wonder if those are... I wonder if these question marks are from active branch, what is illuminated? Okay, yeah. I need to activate specific branches for that. Okay, cool. Collection of catalysts. Arcane Lantern. Dedicated ritual disc jockey. What do you start with? Initial coins 50, 60 stimulus, lineup cap 15, so same lineup cap. That's the layout. Huh? Oh, do I start with discs? Oh, I do. Catalyst effects. Gain 8 different discs when starting out. Gain 1 random driver whenever entering a rest site or safe zone. Recover 3 stimulus whenever obtaining a disc. When entering battle, each disc in the layout grants 1 effect from collection of permanent buffs to all allies. Damn! That sounds nice. For every 5 discs in the layout, generate a rank 1 precast 8 incantation for a target ally. Each disc in the layout grants 1 effect from collection of permanent buffs. For each disc in the layout, applies stress -1 on the target. Okay. That's an interesting one. What else? So this is... yeah, okay, so the events have been noted in. Very nice. Okay, so all of that is here. There's so many more of these. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, this one is branched off. Huh. Oh, this is the expansion. Okay. Alright. Exhibition... okay, I see. So I got wish granted. So 2 more endings, huh? Okay, cool. Cool. That was very interesting. And let's see about this. Did I got 3. So how do I just... ah, okay, I see. Okay, this requires 4, 3. Uh-huh. Can I see? I don't... oh, that's the whole row. Okay. I see. So acquiring the whole row grants me a key, and pretty much filling in all rows. Actually, let me see. Yeah, I need the entire one. The entire row grants me this and then that. Okay. Cool. But I think this is where we're gonna end today's part. It's gonna be probably, when I cut it a bit down, probably gonna be a bit shorter episode than last time. But this was definitely interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that the ending that I got today was the not canonical ending. It's kind of like the normal, I brute force my way through this thing ending, sort of for every single one of the involved parties. I wonder who it was that called Lindsay there to stop what she was trying to do and get Zemmelweis back. If that is something that the story will answer, please don't tell me. I'm just speaking out loud, just sorting through everything. But yeah, very interesting. I do also love the whole aspect of that. Her alter ego that was speaking to Zemmelweis the entire time. The entire time was just Zemmelweis speaking out loud, and it's hilarious as hell. God, that puts some scenes from earlier now into a certain perspective, doesn't it? Because she was speaking to herself, and people around her were just like, huh? Ignoring it, I guess? Very interesting. But yeah, this was a cool little story. And the vampires and thing in this is also very neat. I do love the fact that apparently they can just turn body parts into mist. That is their saving grace, to not be corporeal. Very, very cool. Also, yeah, Valentina not dying. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised about that. And this is definitely a group of people. This is definitely a crazy group of people. One absolutely mentally in a completely another space and time existence, and then and then our vampire queen over there with Valentina. Jeez. Good lord. But yeah, anyway, I think next time we're gonna try for one of the other endings. I'm gonna, like I said before, I have it noted down what items I need for one of the endings. So I'm gonna look that up and see to remember to do that the next time we go through this. But yeah, next time around, we'll see. We're gonna gun for the other ending, see how it goes. I'm gonna presume that the cutscenes are not gonna play again when I go through this. I mean, it's easy to skip them even if they play. But yeah, we'll continue this next time, see a bit more of the events, hopefully see the second ending. If it's gonna be a fast run and I get to it fast enough and see the ending, maybe we can even attempt a third ending and see how that is in a single episode. That would be quite neat. But I'm looking forward to it, because I do want to see what is gonna transpire. How are we turning this into a different ending compared to this one? But yeah, anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I need a bit of a rest here for the rest of the day. Gonna get myself some tea and some throat candy that I have to chill, because I have still a shit ton more to record over the week, or the upcoming week, not just for the regular Let's Plays, but also for Arcanists. Good god. But yeah, anyhow, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. More to come, of course. And yeah, if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open on the channel. No video will be behind a membership, it's purely there for support, so thank you very much. Thank you to all the ones who have already picked up a membership, much appreciated. Helps out a ton compared to just regular ad revenue, especially with the size of the channel right now. But yeah, anyway, we'll change in the future. But yeah, thank you very much. Hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.